Hey there, everybody. How are you today? Hope you all had an amazing day. And as promised, I am back tonight to give you the energy forecast for July 9th because Venus has moved into our orbit. So there's a lot going on. Hey, Goldner, how are you? Hey, Lex. So I wanted to give you the energy forecast. Going to touch upon your houses and your signs a little bit to give you a little bit of insight what's going on, especially since, I say it again, last 5 months of the Destiny year, going to try to hit that home for you all, as well as Lionsgate Portal is coming. So I just wanted to make sure you knew what was going on, where we're at. I mean, we went over yesterday the fact that Neptune's in retrograde. Mercury's been retrograde for a little bit. And now Venus has moved into our orbit. Okay. So I just wanted to welcome you all in for this live. Thank you for being so patient. Jumped on a little bit later than I wanted to because I just did an amazing journey with the East Coast. So coming off on some high energy, which is a good thing. Hey, Ames. Okay, so today is July 9th, 2026, and we are standing at an incredibly potent and fated astrological threshold right now. If you've been feeling a massive shift in the wind over the last 24 to 48 hours, like the atmosphere is suddenly demanding a higher level of precision, honesty, and discernment, you are right on time. We are cosmically multitasking today because there is a massive amount of alchemical, what we call alchemical medicine and magic to unpack right now. We are tracking a beautiful, rare dual motion in the cosmos today. We have Venus, the planet of love, devotion, and our deepest sense of self-worth, making her official ingress into the sacred, detail-oriented sign of Virgo. But right as she stands on this 0-degree threshold, she is doing something spectacular in the western evening sky tonight. She is passing just 1 degree north of Regulus. And do you guys know what Regulus is? I'm going to tell you what Regulus is. It is the literal heart of the lion. She is kissing the royal star of Leo goodbye, and she steps through the gates of the Virgin. So take a deep breath in with me. Everybody breathe in and breathe out. Balance your energy. Calm yourselves. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Unclench your jaw. Let's stand in this space together tonight because we are mapping exactly what this means for your heart, aims, your boundaries, and your daily practice over the next few weeks. Okay? I see a whole bunch of people from different areas in the chat right now. I know we got New York. I know we got Jersey. I know we got Washington. I know we got Florida. I know we have got South Carolina and some other places. Hola, Doreen. How are you? So, welcome home, family. Let's dive in. Okay, so let's talk about where we're at right now, which is the base, the core of what this forecast is, what I like to call where the fire meets the alchemical earth, okay? Let's look at the geometry of this exact moment, this alignment. For the last few weeks, Venus has been moving through Leo. It's been flashy. It's been loud. It's been about the grand gesture, the spotlight, and demanding to be seen. Leo energy says what? Leos say, look at me, choose me, celebrate me. It's the archetype of the sovereign king or queen. It's fun, it's passionate, but it can also be 100% exhausting if we are constantly performing, listen to me, constantly performing to feel loved. I know that's hitting home for some people. But today, tonight, July 9th, everything changes. Venus shifts from a fixed fire sign to a mutable earth sign. We are moving from outward expression to deep internalized reflection and discernment. Now, if you were to open up a traditional astrology book, they will tell you that Venus is in her fall in Virgo. They say she's weak here. But let's reframe that narrative right now, because that's not exactly true. Venus isn't weak in Virgo. She just refuses to be blinded by the illusion. And let's face it, Neptune and Mercury is helping out with that a little bit, right? Venus in Virgo drops the rose-colored glasses. She doesn't want the performance. She wants the truth. She looks at love, relationships, and self-worth through the lens of practical alchemy, asking, are you ready? Does this actually work? Is this sustainable? How does this love live in my daily routine? You hearing me? You feeling this? So, and right now at this exact 0-degree gateway today, Venus is conjunct the south node of the moon. While forming a gorgeous trine to Chiron in Taurus, this makes today deeply, profoundly karmic. The south node is what we are outgrowing. You hearing me? What we are outgrowing. Chiron is what? Chiron is the wild healer. This configuration we're in right now is bringing old relational patterns, old financial habits, and ancient narratives where you undervalued yourself straight to the surface. It's showing you exactly where you have been over-functioning, over-fixing, or overdoing for others just to prove your worthiness of love. The universe is putting an end to it right now, is putting an end to the cycle of yearning to keep, of earning your keep in your connections. Now, the mystical alignment of Venus and the heart of Leo, Regulus. Now let's talk about the magic that's happening simultaneously in the sky right now. If you look out to the west right after sunset, over the next few evenings, so if it's dark by you now where the sun is just setting by me, and I'm missing it because I'm here with you, but that's okay because I love you so much. But if you look out to the west after sunset over the next few evenings, so after sunset, you will see Venus shining incredibly bright, low on the horizon, and right next to her, just 1 degree away, is Regulus, the heart of the lion. So if you got your telescopes, get them out. Take a look at it. As soon as that sun sets, drink in her love, her light, and her glory. So Regulus is one of the ancient royal stars, the watchers of the sky. It represents ultimate sovereignty, leadership, courage, and pure, radiant center of the heart. When Venus touches Regulus right before stepping through the threshold of Virgo, it is a cosmic coronation. It is the universe asking you, can you take the royalty, the courage, and the absolute sovereignty of your heart and bring it with you into the quiet, sacred details of your life? This is what it means to live with care. And the universe and I and your guides are calling you right now to live with care. It is easy to be loving when everything is a grand romantic scene or a dramatic presentation. It takes real spiritual maturity to live with care in these small, unseen moments. Take care for your body. Take care for your thoughts. To take care for how you speak to yourself when no one else is listening. Regulus gives us the courage to look at our flaws, our lives, and our relationships, not with harsh criticism, but with a fierce royal devotion to refinement. We aren't fixing ourselves because we are broken. I am telling you right now, excuse my Jersey, there is nothing, absolutely fucking nothing wrong with you. So we aren't fixing ourselves because we are broken. We are refining ourselves because we are sacred. Please hear that. Please let that vibrate through your entire being. Pull that in through your heart center into your soul. Now, I want to open this up a little bit and do some live mapping for you all right now. So let's see how this Venus Regulus gateway is landing in your specific charts. Put your sun, moon, or rising sign in the comments and let's read the current cosmic architecture. So we'll be able to figure this out, but I am also going to be publishing this so you can go back. All you need to do is fast forward it a little bit if you don't want to hear the whole thing. So listen closely for your placements as we go through the zodiac. Okay, so we're going to start with Aries, sun, moon, rising. The sacred blueprint of health. Aries, with Venus leaving Leo. She moves out of your 5th house of romance and drama. And listen to this, my Aries. Steps into your 6th house of daily wellness, routines, and service. This is a massive shift from burning bright to building sustainable structures. Venus here is asking you, how are you treating your temple? Okay. Intuitive hit for Aries. If you've been running on adrenaline, burning the candle at both ends, or over-committing your physical energy to keep others happy, this transit is pulling the plug on that pattern. It's time to streamline your schedule, dial in your physical training, and realize that a well-structured daily routine isn't a cage. It's your ultimate foundation for freedom. My Tauruses, my bulls, sun, moon, rising, the grounded renaissance. Taurus, this is a gorgeous activation for you right now. Venus enters your fellow earth sign of Virgo, lighting up your 5th house of creativity, pleasure, and true heart-centered expression. With today's moon anchoring in your sign, you are holding a very magnetic, fertile frequency. Now for my Tauruses, this message for you right now is about practical joy. You are being called to bring structure to your passions. If you have a creative project, a business idea, or a hobby that you've treated as an afterthought, Venus in Virgo gives you the discipline to anchor it into reality. In love, stop settling for breadcrumbs or potential. Choose the connections that show up with consistency, respect, and tangible actions. I know, ta-da, right? My Geminis, sanctuary and the foundations. Gemini and Venus, what it does is steps into your 4th house of home, roots, and emotional security right now. Coming off the back of our massive Gemini super new moon last month, your external world has been moving lightning fast. Now the universe is pulling your focus behind closed doors. The intuitive download for you right now is energetic hygiene in the home. Look at your physical space. Does it reflect the frequency of the soul you are becoming? Use this Virgo energy to clear out the physical and emotional clutter. This transit is also highlighting your boundaries with family and ancestral patterns. You do not have to carry ancestral baggage just because it belongs to your lineage. Bless it, release it, and design your own sanctuary. My Cancers, the precision of the word. Cancer. Venus is moving into your 3rd house of communication, mindset, and local community. Your inner world is getting a major mental upgrade. Virgo energy brings precision, which means the universe is asking you to stop filtering your truth to keep the peace. For my Cancers, this is about intellectual sovereignty. Pay attention to how you speak to yourself in the quiet moments. Look closely at your immediate circles. Are your friendships reciprocal? Or are you acting as the emotional dumpster for people who don't match your effort? Venus in Virgo gives you the clarity to speak your boundaries with love, grace, and absolute razor-sharp clarity. Your words carry a high alchemical frequency right now. Use them intentionally. And remember, we do have a couple retrogrades going on right now. So you want to use them intentionally. Truly think before you speak. PSA announcement with that. Now, my Leos, the coronation of worth. Leo, Venus just kissed Regulus, the heart of the lion, right in your 1st house of self, before stepping into your 2nd house of finances, values, and self-worth. This is a massive cosmic graduation for you right now. You are stepping out of the need for external validation and moving into an unshakable self-source sovereignty. The intuitive hit for Leo. This transit is like a master class in financial alchemy and self-valuation. If you've been undercharging for your gifts, over-giving to people who take you for granted, or letting old scarcity mindsets dictate your choices, Venus in Virgo is literally here to fix the fine print. Look at your resources with cool, calm discernment. Know exactly what you bring to the table and refuse to sit at tables where your presence is not celebrated. My Virgos, the Emerald Temple. Virgo, this is your moment. Venus is stepping directly onto your ascendant and your 1st house of identity and physical presence. You are holding the emerald frequency of the cosmic healer right now. Everyone is drawn to your clarity, your wisdom, and your grounded energy. But here is your divine challenge. Can you let love in without trying to fix or organize it first? For my Virgos, the highest expression of this transit is radical self-devotion. Stop analyzing your flaws under a microscope. Treat your body, your heart, and your path with the absolute reverence of a sacred temple. Put your own oxygen mask on first. You are the sovereign alchemist of your life, not the caretaker of everyone else's chaos. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? For my Libras, the mystical safe house. I happen to be a Libra. Libra, your ruling planet, which is Venus, she's my girl, is slipping into your 12th house of the subconscious, hidden realms, and spiritual closure. This is a deeply mystical inner cycle for us Libras. While the rest of the world might be moving fast, our souls is asking us to slow down, pull back our energy, and step into the safe house of our spirit. Intuitive hit for Libra. You are clearing out ancient karmic contracts right now. If old relationship patterns, ghosts from the past, or deep-seated fears of rejection are bubbling up, do not panic, because Venus in Virgo is helping you quietly and meticulously dissect these illusions so you can dissolve them. This is a time for deep meditation, dream work, and radical rest. Your power right now is completely internal. For my Scorpios, the Sovereign Network. Scorpio, Venus is entering your 11th house of community, networks, long-term visions, and global impact. This transit is completely restructuring how you relate to the collective and who you allow into your inner circle. For my Scorpios, the message is all about alignment of vision. You are deep, intent. You are a deep, intense soul, and you need a community that can hold that depth. Venus in Virgo is helping you filter out superficial connections. Look for your true soul family, the innovators, the grounded visionaries, the people who are actively doing the work to elevate their lives. It's also an incredible time to launch a project, share your spiritual gifts online, or step into a leadership role within a community container. My Sagittarius, Venus is climbing to the very top of your chart, entering your 10th house of career, public legacy, and destiny. This is a highly visible, powerful transit. The world is looking at how you lead and how you manifest your vision. The intuitive download for you. Venus in Virgo demands impeccable execution. It's not just about having the big, fiery, philosophical idea anymore. It's about the practical blueprint to make it sustainable. Bring precision to your business, refine your professional branding, and step into the room with the quiet confidence of a master. You don't need to chase opportunities right now. When you anchor your frequency in excellence, your legacy builds itself. Capricorns, the horizon of expansion. Capricorn. Venus enters your fellow earth sign of Virgo, lighting up your 9th house of higher wisdom, philosophy, travel, and spiritual expansion. This creates a beautiful, harmonious flow of energy that feels incredibly supportive to your natural blueprint. For my Capricorns, this specific gateway is asking you to lift your eyes to a higher horizon. If you have felt bogged down by the weight of daily responsibilities, Venus here is injecting a sense of divine purpose into your path. It is a phenomenal time for studying esoteric subjects, enrolling in deep spiritual courses, or planning a physical journey that expands your worldview. The universe is reminding you that your hard work must always serve your soul's growth, not just your ambition. And my Aquarians, the depth of transformation. Aquarius, Venus is diving deep into your 8th house of intimacy right now. Shared resources, shadow work, and psychological alchemy. This is a profound, deeply private transition that challenges you to move from the intellect of air into the raw vulnerability of truth. Now, the intuitive hit for my Aquarians: this transit is shedding a bright, clear light on your closed energetic contracts. Where have you been keeping people at arm's length to protect your freedom? Or conversely, where have you let your boundaries leak in financial or emotional partnerships? Venus in Virgo gives you the surgical precision to untangle unhealthy codependency, reclaim your personal power, and build intimate connections rooted in absolute transparency and mutual respect. Pisces, the sovereign mirror. Pisces, Venus right now is stepping directly into your 7th house of committed relationships, marriages, and business partnerships. Because Virgo is your exact opposite sign, this transit acts as a giant cosmic mirror held up to your heart. So for my Pisces family, this is your master class in boundaries. You are a natural empath. You feel everything and you want to heal everyone. But Venus in Virgo says, stop romanticizing potential. Look at the relationships in your life exactly as they are today, not how you hope they will be tomorrow. Honor the connections that offer steady, practical, and reciprocal devotion. When you hold your boundary and expect real respect, you allow the right high-frequency partnerships to anchor into your life. Okay? If you get a chance, when I publish this, let me know how those individual alignments are sitting with you right now. And let me know how it resonates with you. So let's take all of the cosmic data, all of the personalized downloads, and let's drop them into our somatic practice. We're not done yet, my loves. We still got a ways to go. Not too much, but a little bit. So what I want to bring you into is a guided integration and a breath activation. Okay? So what you're going to be doing is shifting your posture and allowing yourself to breathe and balance your energy. What I want to do is close out our information channel right now, because I've just given you some information. If you were connecting and listening to what I was speaking to you individually, you should have been receiving some aha moments, some downloads. So what we want to do is drop them straight into the body. Venus in Virgo actually demands that we stay grounded in our physical vessels right here, right now. So wherever you're sitting right now, stay with me here. Give it a try. You can come back tomorrow and do this again and fast forward to this. Close your eyes wherever you are right now. Bring one hand to your heart center, touching your own personal heart of the lion. Bring your other hand to your solar plexus, the seat of your boundaries and your golden will. Now, inhale deeply through your nose, expanding your belly and feeling the weight of your body anchoring into the earth. Exhale fully through your mouth, releasing the need to be perfect, releasing the noise of the day, releasing the inner critic. Inhale. the fiery courage of Leo. Exhale into the sacred, grounded sanctuary of Virgo. I want you to visualize a golden light at your heart. The proud, unshakable fire of Regulus. Now, watch as that gold transforms into a cool, emerald green and shimmering silver light, flowing down into your hands, your belly, and your daily path. This is the magic and the medicine of Virgo. It is the wisdom that says, I am already whole. My healing is not a chore to be completed. It is a sacred devotion to be lived. Hold this frequency within yourselves. Affirm to yourself out loud or silently within your mind and your spirit. I have the courage to see the truth. I have the love to hold my boundaries. I live my life with absolute care. Now, take one final deep breath in, filling and expanding your entire chest through your heart center, and let it all go with a sigh. And whenever you're ready, gently flutter your eyes, open, and come back to me in this space. Now, this is something definitely you can go back to. Now, in closing, I'm going to give you a call to action. You ready? First thing I want to do is thank you for anchoring this energy with me today and being here. And I know for some of you, especially on the East Coast, it's a little bit late, so I appreciate you more than you know. Remember, as Venus journeys through Virgo, you need to look for love in the small things. Pay attention to acts of service and the steady presence and the micro choices that completely align with your soul's true worth. If this transition actually resonated with you and you are ready to stop just surviving the cosmic shifts and start actively mastering your own energetic frequency, I want to personally invite you to take the next step with me. I am accepting enrollments for 2 very important classes that I'm doing, that I developed. One took me a whole year to get everything together, and it's so powerful, and that's the 26 Gates of Sovereignty. Another one that I've been doing for a while is Discovering the Frequency of Your Soul. So the 26 Gates of Sovereignty is a course that you can do in a group environment or one-on-one with me. And it's a 13-month alchemical initiation course. So if you're ready to break down old karmic loops, map your soul's blueprint, and step into a life of absolute unshakable power and leadership, this course is created for you. There's a whole lot that's involved in it, which is amazing. There's a whole lot of information you get to keep with this course, and recordings as well as the live teachings. So definitely direct message me and I can send you more information about it. Discovering the frequency of your soul. So those looking for profound week by week deep dive, this is our 35-week intensive course designed to align your daily reality with your highest spiritual calling. So we go through all of the human emotions. We go through how to work with them, not just keep them hidden, and pour them into your body and create that vibrational density. So we teach you how to actually allow yourself to keep the flow going, to process and work through these emotions. Some emotions that we have, we're born with. Others are completely man-made. But in the process of releasing all of that vibrational density, learning how to process and deal with our emotions, we get to the point where we're able to uncover our truth and the frequency of our soul and why we're here this lifetime. Doesn't mean life gets perfect, because we're human. We're here to experience this human life and to learn the lessons and to ascend and rise. The human in me sees, loves, and adores the human in you. We were here to experience a human life so that we can ascend to that God and Goddess level, that namaste level. But you're not here to namaste right now. And I want you to understand that. Too many people do not understand what that is. So you can definitely send me a direct message. Go to my website, www.oneheartonespirit.com. There's a lot of stuff being uploaded right now because it's in the process of being redone. So there's a whole bunch of different courses that I do teach, from basic small courses to the big life-changing and alignment courses, as well as, the life path readings, the crossroads readings, the relationships, the career, past life regressions, soul retrievals, future life progressions, white light integrative energy healing and certifications. There's just so much on there that wherever you're at in your spiritual journey, I would love and be honored the opportunity to work with you and help open you up, be part of your ascension. That's why I'm here. You guys are my life's work. Okay? So definitely direct message me or go to the website, because I know these courses haven't been uploaded yet, so I can send you an email or a direct message with the information. And these containers, these courses are intentionally held to keep the energy potent, so don't wait if your soul is throwing up a green light for you right now. So I want you guys to have a beautiful, blessed evening. Look out for Venus and Regulus in the western sky tonight and over the next few nights. And I will see you all very soon. A lot's going on. And hopefully this Monday I will not have a session at 6 o'clock my time PST, so that we'll be able to have a Mystic Monday, because we haven't had one of those in a while. So I love you guys fierce. One heart, one spirit, my loves. Shimmer for me, and have an amazing evening. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have an amazing night. Good night.